There's a money memory in your subconscious mind blocking your soul's abundance right now. And so today, we are going to talk about the 5 money memories that are blocking your soul's abundance. And at 29 years old, I was still making $30,000 a year, and I was like, this is not okay. I know I'm capable of making more. So I started to look into money blocks and how to heal them and how to release them. And I learned about the 5 memories that were creating my money blocks. There's all of these stories that we tell ourselves about why we can't do something, or why we ain't not good enough, or why we ain't not smart enough. And these stories run in the background of our minds. And sometimes we don't even realize we're telling ourselves these stories. And what this means is whatever traumas or wounds that you have from the past that are related to money, whatever happened to you in your childhood around money. Maybe your parents fought a lot around money. Maybe you grew up poor. Maybe you grew up rich. Whatever it was, whatever happened to you in your childhood around money, that is affecting you right now. And so, if you want to unlock more money, if you want to unlock abundance, you have to heal those wounds. And today, we're diving deep into the hidden money memory that could be blocking your soul's abundance. If you're ready to rewrite your financial story and attract the prosperity you deserve, keep watching. And when you heal those wounds, you unlock more flow and more abundance. Fear of judgment is a powerful force that can hold you back from achieving your dreams. When it comes to money, many of us have been conditioned to feel ashamed or guilty about wanting more abundance in our lives. Your money story is a narrative that you've created in your mind about how money works, your relationship with money, and your ability to generate wealth. You have the power to shape your financial future and manifest the abundance that flows through every cell of your being. I appreciate you joining me on this journey. Thank you so much. Let go of any guilt or fear that may be blocking your flow and embrace the prosperity that awaits you. Trust in the divine timing of your journey and know that the universe has incredible plans for your financial well-being. This story is a combination of your upbringing, life experiences, and beliefs about money that have been ingrained in you over time. However, if your money story is holding you back and preventing you from achieving your financial goals, it's time for a change. The good news is that you have the power to rewrite your money story today. It doesn't require a complete overhaul of your life or a drastic change in your circumstances. Instead, it's about making small but significant shifts in your mindset and beliefs about money. Start by becoming aware of your current money story. Pay attention to the thoughts and emotions that come up when you think about money. Are there any limiting beliefs or negative self-talk patterns that are holding you back? Once you become aware of your limiting beliefs, challenge them. Ask yourself, are these beliefs really true, or are they just stories you've been told? Remember, you are the author of your own story, and you have the power to change it. Replace your negative beliefs with positive affirmations and self-talk. For example, instead of saying, money is hard to come by, say, I am open and ready to receive unlimited abundance. Visualize your ideal financial future. What does it look and feel like? How does having abundance in your life feel? When you think about your ideal financial future, feel the emotions associated with it. Gratitude, joy, excitement. These emotions will help you align with the frequency of abundance and attract more money into your life. Take action towards your financial goals. Even small steps like creating a budget, paying off debt, or investing in yourself can make a big difference. Taking action will help you build momentum and shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Rewriting your money story takes practice, but the results are worth it. By changing your beliefs, thoughts, and actions around money, you can create a new narrative that supports your financial abundance. We may worry about being seen as greedy or selfish, or we may fear the judgment of others who may not understand our journey. However, it's important to remember that your desire for wealth is not a bad thing. In fact, it's a natural and healthy aspiration. The truth is, the universe wants you to be wealthy and abundant. It's not wrong to want to earn more money and live a life of comfort and prosperity. The fear of judgment often stems from societal conditioning and limiting beliefs that we've absorbed over the years. These beliefs can make us feel inadequate or ashamed for wanting more for ourselves. But the truth is, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be rich. In order to overcome this limiting belief, it's important to challenge the negative thoughts that come up when you think about money and abundance. Ask yourself, where do these beliefs come from and are they really true? Often we find that these thoughts are based on outdated societal norms or the expectations of others. Once you become aware of these judgmental thoughts, you can start to let them go and replace them with positive affirmations. Remind yourself that you deserve to be rich and that abundance is a natural state of being. By letting go of the fear of judgment and embracing your desire for wealth, you can open yourself up to a world of possibilities. Remember, you are worthy of abundance and the universe wants you to thrive. When you experience feelings of guilt associated with wealth, it creates a self-sabotage loop that keeps you trapped in a scarcity mindset. They think that to be spiritual, you must live a life of poverty and deprivation, denying yourself the comforts and luxuries that money can bring. However, this belief is simply not true. In fact, spirituality and wealth are not opposites. They complement each other beautifully. True spirituality is about living a life of abundance, not just in terms of material possessions, but also in terms of love, joy, and fulfillment. When you are spiritually connected, you are open to receiving the blessings that the universe has in store for you. This includes financial abundance. Many spiritual teachers and masters have emphasized the importance of wealth in a spiritual context. They teach that money is a tool that can be used to create positive change in the world, and that it should not be feared or viewed as a source of conflict. For example, the late Wayne Dyer, a renowned spiritual teacher, often spoke about the importance of prosperity in a spiritual life. He believed that abundance was a natural state of being and that we can access it through our thoughts and beliefs. Similarly, the teachings of Jesus Christ, Buddha, and other enlightened beings have often included messages about the power of abundance. They taught that when we open ourselves up to receiving, we can experience not only financial wealth, but also inner peace and happiness. Most of us have been conditioned to think about money in terms of survival rather than expansion. We learn to associate money with basic needs like food, shelter, and security. As a result, when we start making more money, we often feel uncomfortable because it challenges our ingrained beliefs about money. To break free from this limiting belief, it's crucial to understand how your conditioning has shaped your money story. Explore your childhood experiences and the messages you received about money from your family and society. Once you become aware of these deeply held beliefs, you can start to challenge and reframe them. Remember, your thoughts about money shape your reality. So, if you want to experience true abundance, you must first expand your mindset beyond survival. Instead of seeing money as a means to pay your bills, start thinking of it as a tool to create the life of your dreams. Visualize how having more money would allow you to pursue your passions, help others, and live life on your own terms. By focusing on the positive aspects of wealth and aligning your thoughts and intentions with abundance, you can pave the way for greater prosperity in your life. This loop manifests in ways like feeling undeserving of abundance or believing that making money is wrong. As a result, you subconsciously find yourself attracted to partners who reinforce these beliefs, such as those who squander money or view financial success with resentment. Breaking free from this loop requires acknowledging and releasing any guilt you may harbor about money. Embrace the abundance that the universe has in store for you and recognize that you deserve to experience true prosperity without feeling weighed down by negative emotions. Remember, you can't manifest what you don't believe you deserve. So start by shifting your mindset and believe that you are worthy of unlimited abundance. And so something that you can do to start to heal these wounds is to go back to the moment. Go back to the memory and change the ending. Go back to the trauma. Go back to the wound and change the ending. Heal it. Process it and release it. We just feel these feelings of I am not good enough, or I am not smart enough, or I am not beautiful enough, or I am not worthy enough. And so I invite you to listen to this video again. I love to hear which of these 5 money memories you resonated with the most. If you haven't already, please follow for more videos just like this one. And until next time, I hope you have a prosperous day. I invite you to pause at each point and ask yourself, is this me? Is this something that I'm doing? In this video, we'll explore 5 profound truths that often go unnoticed, but can have a significant impact on your financial well-being. From confronting your inner critic to embracing your spiritual nature, these revelations will challenge your perspectives and empower you to take control of your financial destiny. Stay tuned and get ready to unlock the secrets that will help you break through the barriers standing between you and the abundance you deserve. Is this something that I've heard that's affecting me? And then start to heal them. Start to release them, because when you do, you unlock more flow, you unlock more abundance, and you unlock more prosperity in your life. And these stories are created based off of things that we've heard or experienced in our childhood, and we carry them with us into adulthood, and they sabotage us. And this is called subconscious stories, equals silent sabotage. So, something that you can do to help you heal this money memory is to get clear on the story that you are telling yourself. When it comes to money, I invite you to take out a piece of paper and write down the story that you're telling yourself about money. Maybe you're telling yourself, I'm not good with money. I'm not smart with money. I always end up wasting it. I'm a bad investor. Write it out. Get it out of your mind and then rip it up and replace it with a new story. Maybe it's something like, I am abundant. I am prosperous. I'm worthy of receiving money, and I love the way that money feels in my hands. Write down a new story, and this takes time. Be patient with yourself, because these stories have been told to you for many, many years, and so it has gone now take some time for you to reprogram your mind to believe in a new story. And in this video, I am gonna now share with you those 5 memories so that you can start to heal them. And so what this means is, if you have resentment towards something, you cannot receive that thing. And what does resent mean? It means to feel bitterness or envy or anger towards someone else for something that they have. And so, if you resent someone for having something, doesn't mean that you shouldn't want it. It means that you're better off not having it, because if you had it, you will resent it. And so, what I'm trying to say is, if you resent something, don't try to manifest it or don't try to receive it, because if you do receive it, you're gonna resent it. And so, this is a good one to keep in mind if you find yourself resenting someone for something that they have. And release them, because they might be the ones that are holding you back. Now, as a kid, I had all these beliefs about money that were not empowering. And it created this money block for me, and the lack thereof, and complaining about money, and it never being enough. And I would hear them saying things like, oh, if only I had more money, then I would be happy. And when I heard those statements as a kid, I took it to mean that money equals happiness. And then, when I didn't have a lot of money, I felt unhappy. And then as an adult, I got really scared around money and scared to make money. Because I thought if I made money, then I would be in this state of constant stress, of never having enough money. And this is called childhood lack becomes adult fear. It's one of those phrases that just stuck with me. And so, the first thing that you want to do if you feel like this is become aware of the language that you are using around money, and also the language that you are hearing other people use around money, because it could be affecting you, and it could be affecting you without you even knowing it. 1. Childhood lack becomes adult fear. Now this one hit me really hard, because I remember as a kid being around adults talking about money too. Money shame dims your self-worth. There's this idea that we have that money is the root of all evil. And so people who have money must not be good people. And I think that that is so far from the truth. In fact, I think that people who have money and who use their money for good are some of the best people in the world. But this belief of money shame dims your self-worth still lives on in our society today. And I think that when we have this belief that money is bad, then it creates this idea that we don't deserve money, or we don't deserve to make money, or we don't deserve to have money. And so what we end up doing is we will limit ourselves when it comes to asking for a raise. Or we won't invest in ourselves. We won't spend money on ourselves because we feel that we don't deserve it. We won't invest in our business. We won't invest in marketing. We won't invest in employees because we feel like we don't deserve to make money, or we don't deserve to have money. And the truth is, none of us are taught what to do with money once we make it. You know, we're not taught like financial literacy, how to ask for a raise, how to negotiate. We're not even taught how to budget and save and invest. And so when we don't know what to do with money, It is easy to fall into the trap of feeling like we don't deserve money and that money is bad. And so, something that you can do to counter this money memory is anytime you see someone who has money, don't automatically assume that they got there through evil means or through some shady means. Instead, take it as an opportunity to see how they did it, how they got there, what they did, what skills they learned along the way, and start to see money as a tool and as a resource instead of seeing money as the root of all evil. 3. Subconscious stories equals silent sabotage. 4. You can't receive what you resent. This is a really good one, and I love this one because it makes so much sense. 5. Healing the past unlocks flow. Now this is the last one, and this is my favorite one because I've experienced this firsthand. These 5 money memories may just be the thing that is blocking you from receiving the abundance that you desire. If you found value in this video, please leave us a thumbs up and a comment below. Are you ready to dive deep into the hidden beliefs that may be blocking your soul's abundance? Hey, gorgeous souls, welcome back. It's me, your fairy money godmother. Here's the truth. The wealth guilt is a self-sabotage loop. 2. Here's the brutal truth. You were taught survival, not expansion. Here's the truth. The fear of judgment keeps you playing small. Here's the truth. Spirituality and wealth are not opposites. Many people believe that spirituality and wealth are mutually exclusive concepts. And here's the most important truth. You can rewrite your money story. Abundance is not a scarce resource. It is a natural state of the universe. And you, my friend, are a co-creator of your reality. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one.